Okay. I just saw a video on Instagram about mental health and about how you should deal with it and about being grateful. And the way it was explained was that when you're grateful, you basically, it's like, it's equivalent to like when you're driving a car and you're releasing the clutch. And when you release the clutch, you can continue driving. And that's the whole idea of what being grateful or gratefulness is about, is that it gives you that kind of calming sensation where you kind of feel like, you know what, I can move on with my life. But what if you can't be grateful in that situation? And the post was basically saying that you should call on a friend. And someone commented and said, what if you don't have any friends? I don't have any friends. And also, the person also said, what if they don't want to share their business with just random people? And I will say, like, and I wanted to talk about that with the whole idea of being friendly with someone, having friends. Who do you consider to be your friends? I don't know how old this person is. I'm in my early 40s. So clearly, to reach this far in life, to still be alive, I must have accumulated friends or acquaintances or people who I consider that, is highly likely we'll speak again if we're not speaking on, a lot of times. So I've accumulated a few friends. But you have to be on this earth long enough to realize that, you know what, that person is my friend. That person is my acquaintance. That person I can call on. If I'm going through shit, I can call on that person. So with that being said, I think sometimes we overemphasize the idea of friendship as being like someone that we know from we went to basic school. Someone where we know in a high school. You ever have best friend when you're in high school and then now we all lead different lives? Do you still consider that person to be your best friend? Highly likely not. But that person was your best friend in high school. You know what I mean? Like if you have a birthday party, you trying to find Pamela, who was your best friend in high school. Pamela is nowhere to be seen. You don't know where she is. You don't know if she has kids. And maybe you know, but she's in a different country. She can't make it. What are you going to do? Have her up? That person is not your best friend now, you know? And I will also say, without sounding like you're being, oh, what's the word? What's the word? Without sounding like you're being up someone's ass, go out and make friends. Like I hate when people say we, and I do genuinely feel this is in the black community where we have this thing where like, oh, me don't want a friend, me don't make it my one, me don't want a body, me don't want a body, la 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 la. We are human beings. You don't want to hear this, but we are social beings. We're social animals. I know we don't like to be called animals, but we are social beings. It is very unhealthy, and it is also not. If you're going to look at it in a scientific way, this is it's not scientifically proven that we can survive without friends. It's just not. You can't survive. If you are sick and you are going to it's bad. Having someone there, I mean, you just see like when you go into hospital and someone is sick, just someone visiting you and sitting next to your bedside helps. Someone sending flowers, knowing that someone is thinking of you, gives you that ooh, like that endorphin. You feel good. You ever hear like when people have a people go out of their way and buy gym equipment because they feel scared to be in the gym. So they go out and buy gym equipment saying that they're going to use it. Half the time they don't use the gym equipment that they buy and have in their house. You know what they still go to the gym. They still go to the gym. You know what even if they're scared or they're anxious to go to the gym, you know why they go to the gym? Unconsciously, you just want to be around people. Everyone wants to be around people. It's just how we made up. So when you hear people say that, it's very unnatural. You have to put in the work. If you want friendship, if it's friendship you desire, you need to put in the work. If you're not putting in the work, how are you going to have friends? You have to put the work in. If you have a birthday party, you want to invite people to your birthday party. I mean, it sounds as simple as that, but it is how it is. It is how, especially if you like, you might have family members that you don't want to be around. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, you don't get along with your family members. They're all the world is your oyster. You can make friends from any walks of life, and you need to like put in the work, cherish it. You know, if you get invited out and it's not your scene, go, leave early. Just do you. That they will understand that that is you. If you're not someone that drink, like for instance, I give you an example at where I used to work in when I lived in Glasgow. Glasgow used to love their drink, and when I used to work in Glasgow, but this is me. I am someone that believe in making myself uncomfortable in situations so I can move on to the next. We don't need to, I don't need to see you outside of work. I don't need to like invite you to everywhere I go. We don't, but I am someone that likes to, I want to socialize. I am socializing. I'm not trying to, you don't need to like be my everyday friend. You know what I mean? I think I believe that it makes you a better person. If you were supposed to leave that job and you move to a different, you can put it on your CV. Just someone that is at the ability to form bonds. It's a beautiful thing to be able to form a bond with someone. You know, I don't need to wake up beside you in the morning. Me not even wake up on my turn, you're there. You don't need to help me cook. We just forming a bond. There's different type of friendship. There's different type of acquaintance. You want to leave your mark, you know if that is the type of person you're gonna, especially from me. I'm not from this country. I'm not from the United Kingdom. I'm from Jamaica. So it's highly likely I'll be moving again and again. Like, I'm a mover. So like, leaving my mark is important to me. You know what I mean? I want to have a good bond with different people in throughout my lifetime. It's important to me. I think I've gone off tangent, but I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to someone who is thinking today they don't have any friends. I hope it makes sense. If you think you don't have friends, um, it's quite sad because you can make it. Just like how you, like, we might get up in the morning and we say, you know what, I am going to make a really nice dinner. You get up in the morning, it's like you have a job. I am going to get up tomorrow morning early and try to get to work on time. I want it to be productive. We think about it throughout our lifetime, through it, even from when we were young, even when we were living under our parents' roof. We get up in the morning most time knowing what we're going to do the next day. We might not have a plan, but we know we're going to get up. Like when you're going to school, say I'll get up and go to school the next day. Yeah. So you're supposed to pack your bag. So you're supposed to do the homework. These things. Then when you leave your parents' house, so you have to get up and you're going to work. So you might be going to a party on Saturday. That you maybe have kids. You have to get up and do that. Do this, do that for the kids. You have to drop them off at school. Blah blah blah. After school club, whatever it is. I have a dog. I know I have to get up every morning. I know I have to get up every morning and walk my dog. Or I have to. I have to get up and walk my dog. So just like how you have all these little wee jobs that you need to do daily, you definitely can add the bit where, I am going to make friends. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. No man is an island. It might sound so simple, but no one is an island. Because what will also happen is the internet will become your friend. Which is beautiful. It does create that space for people. But you don't want that to be your only thing in life. You don't want this to be the only thing you do in life. No, it's not right. You have to be friendly outside of it all. I hope this makes sense to someone, and I just wish you all the luck. I wish you well. I wish you well.